This girl was getting married for the first time, and she was curious about what to do on her wedding night. But her husband kicked her off the bed and said that her bed was the sofa in front. Feeling embarrassed, the girl immediately got up and lay down on the sofa. After the girl fell fast asleep, her husband quietly lay down beside her. He carefully held her in his arms and then fell asleep peacefully. It turned out that her husband suffered from severe insomnia, but that day, he found that as long as the girl was by his side, he could fall asleep soundly. When the girl woke up, she was surprised to find her husband holding her. She quickly asked him why he was sleeping there. The man could only lie. "I must have been sleepwalking last night." Although the girl didn't believe his words, she said nothing. When it was time to go to bed at night, the man came to her quietly again, and this time he also brought a pillow. But just as he was about to lie down, the girl suddenly opened her eyes and asked, "Sleepwalking again tonight?" The man felt a little embarrassed immediately. Only then did he realize that he had been tricked by his wife, who had been pretending to be asleep. But he would never admit that he had come here on his own initiative. He insisted stubbornly, "This pillow is not comfortable to sleep on. I want to exchange it with you." After exchanging the pillows, he went back to his own bed in a somewhat awkward way. However, he tossed and turned in bed and couldn't fall asleep at all. In the end, he still sneaked into the girl's arms. Soon, he fell asleep peacefully. The girl looked at the man's sleeping face, thinking that he had to hold her to fall asleep. A sweet feeling welled up in her heart. She remembered that during their college days, the man had taken off the pull tab from a soda can and used it as a ring. Then he promised her that he would marry her after graduation. She agreed to the man's proposal and looked forward to their future together. But later, the man suffered from amnesia due to an accident. Although he had forgotten her, the love in his heart still made him instinctively want to get close to her. The next day, the girl received a call from her husband, asking her to send an urgent document to the meeting site. But because the girl didn't have an invitation letter, the security guard wouldn't let her in. It happened that at this moment, the girl's stepsister came over. The stepsister mocked the girl for dressing like a maid. She even told the security guard that there should be a sign hanging at the door that read, "No dogs or maids allowed." When the man found out that the girl was being bullied at the door, he immediately hurried over.